Archangel Michael says, there is something happening behind the veil, something sacred and silently timed by heaven. The moment your soul whispered for peace, the heavens began crafting a future that would exceed every disappointment you've ever endured. But there's a catch. There is one person whose presence will poison the promise if you allow them near you again. They once stood close, didn't they? Close enough to study your dreams, wear your trust like a second skin, and then betray you when your guard was lowest. What they took wasn't just physical, it was energy, joy, your time, your laughter, and your trust. You keep asking why certain blessings are delayed. The truth is they aren't delayed, they're circling. They are being shielded by divine protection because God refuses to pour new wine into an old, cracked container that still leaks. Archangel Michael says the proposal is already written. The invitation is engraved in golden ink and sealed in a spiritual envelope. It's not just a proposal for marriage, for love, or for companionship, it is a complete invitation into a new life. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your eyes were meant to witness opulence. Your hands were destined to touch abundance. But your spirit is still echoing with the voice of someone who was never meant to walk through your forever. This person will come again. They will come disguised as remorse, as apologies, as loneliness, as comfort. But do not let the softness of their voice make you forget the violence of their silence when you needed them most. Comment, I receive this in silence, if you're already feeling this message settle in your chest. You may not realize it, but heaven is watching how you handle the tests before it releases the treasure. The person who is returning is not bringing closure, they are bringing a curse masked as companionship. They are the delay wrapped in a smile. They are the blockage dressed in memories. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Right now, there is a divine court preparing to unlock a secret proposal. The one who is coming carries purity, loyalty, and clarity. They don't speak in riddles or disappear when storms hit. This new proposal isn't just romantic, it is a calling, a new role, a divine seat you will be offered to sit in. You were born to reign in a place they never wanted you to enter. And if this former person enters again, the door may shut entirely. Archangel Michael says, do not entertain old pain if you are praying for new peace. Do not water what once poisoned you. Do not warm the hands that once held the blade. Stay away from those who speak your name with twisted tongues in rooms you've never entered. They were trying to replace you, but they couldn't even mimic your light. You're irreplaceable and it frustrates them deeply. Type Amen to get blessing 275. This proposal may come in the form of a call from a person of influence. It may be a mysterious email, a contract, a golden opportunity that places you before the world. But it will not be activated unless your spiritual alignment is clean. Heaven doesn't bless confusion. Heaven doesn't move where there's still clutter. And the person who is about to knock on your emotional doors again is carrying the exact weight you begged God to release you from. They will say all the right things, they will cry if they must, and they will even say they dreamt of you. But the enemy studies dreams too, and manipulates them. Don't let tears blind you from patterns. If your stomach turns when they contact you, trust it. If your sleep is broken when you reply, heed that alarm. You are more protected than you even know, but you must cooperate with your own rescue. Type Amen to get blessing 882. You are on a waiting list for something exclusive. What's coming is not for everyone. It's not for those who betrayed you. It's not for those who competed with you in secret while pretending to clap in public. There's someone who sees your strength and doesn't want you strong again. Your sadness made them feel safe, because your joy threatened their mediocrity. And now, sensing your rise, they are desperate to return. The heavens are aware. The angels are alert. Your name is being whispered with honor in places you don't even know exist yet. But remember this, only clean hearts can handle the weight of divine favor. Letting back someone tainted by jealousy, secrets, and manipulation would be a decision that delays your kingdom. Type Amen to get blessing 194. They talked about you. They laughed. They said you would never get up again. But you did. Not just because you're strong, but because God wasn't done showing them who you are. Now, they want to sit in your glory without paying the price of loyalty. Now, they want to walk beside you as if they didn't leave you for dead emotionally. But angels remember. And Archangel Michael says, protect your peace, even from those who once gave you love. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There is a divine countdown ticking right now. Someone wealthy, powerful, and pure is being nudged to look your way. They don't even know why your name keeps coming up to them. It's because you're the chosen one in this chapter. They will not find you if you're still clinging to dead branches. This tree of life requires pruning. And the pruning hurts, but it's necessary. Type Amen to get blessing 519. Your breakthrough is romantic and financial, emotional and spiritual. But it is only unlocked if the gate is clear of snakes and shadows. The person you're being warned about doesn't come with thunder, but with comfort that turns cold fast. They are attached to an old version of you. A version that was too forgiving, too eager, too blind. But you are different now. You see. You sense. You stop. Write in the comments, no more soul ties with those who sabotage me, if you are ready to be released into what's meant for you. The stars are realigning. This chapter will end with a celebration, not a regret. You are not meant to save them again. Not this time. You're meant to save yourself for someone who never needs to be convinced to choose you. Type Amen to get blessing 724. Archangel Michael says, the next few hours are crucial. You will feel the tug. You will feel the call. The distraction will come in the form of, remember when. But do not return to what you begged God to pull you out of. You will only relive the same pain with different words. You already know the ending. Meanwhile, behind the curtain, a person is preparing something silent and sacred for you. They are watching from afar. Planning. Speaking your name gently. They don't want access to you through pressure, but through peace. The proposal is not loud. It will not come with a crowd. It is personal, intentional, rare, and it will knock only when your space is clear. Type Amen to get blessing 366. Don't rush to respond to the past. Rush to protect the future. You're being tested by the return of what hurt you. and rewarded if you pass. This is not about proving anything. Not about closure. Not about showing them how strong you are. This is about honoring your evolution, your value, your boundaries. Someone new is coming with honor in their hands. But heaven cannot let them close while someone dirty still touches your soul. The reward is too precious. The proposal may be a partnership, a relocation, a marriage, a promotion, a divine appointment. But it cannot meet you while you're standing beside betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 601. When they try to contact you, pause. When they say, I miss you, breathe. When they say, I've changed, observe, don't engage. Because you don't owe anyone another round of self-destruction to prove your strength. You're done breaking so others feel whole. You're done bleeding just to keep others from crying. You have been chosen. That alone is the reason some people want to be near again. But chosen ones must be careful, many just want your crown, not your cross. The secret proposal is real. It's already in motion. And your discipline in this moment will determine whether you see it, or sabotage it. Type Amen to get blessing 510. The sky is watching how you move. Every decision you make right now echoes louder than you think. One wrong door opened could lead you back to the very chains that took years to break. Your name is already whispered in divine corridors. A new chapter is written and waiting. But it will only be delivered if your alignment remains pure, undisturbed by past toxins. Comment, I am clearing my path, to confirm your agreement with this spiritual alert. You cannot build a palace on ashes. The foundation must be cleared of every old brick that reminds you of your tears. That person never planned to love you completely. They wanted access, not commitment. They wanted to taste your greatness without carrying the responsibility of respecting it. Type Amen to get blessing 277. Right now, there's a person being nudged by angelic forces toward your name. Their intentions are clean. Their heart has been refined by the same kind of pain you've endured. But if your energy is still occupied by confusion, chaos, or unresolved emotions with someone from your past, the new proposal will pass you by like a wave you never saw coming. The heavens won't bring royalty into a room where betrayal is still welcomed. This is not just about letting go, it's about preparing your space to be worthy of what's next. The person you're meant to meet will not compete for your time with anyone who dishonored it. Their energy will clash with anything false still lingering in your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 684. Let this be the confirmation your soul has been quietly waiting for. The tests you face in the next few days are not random, they are checkpoints. They are spiritual security systems scanning your life for leaks. If you fail to close the door on that person who once broke you, you delay the entry of the one who will protect you. This is not punishment, it's divine order. What's coming is too heavy with goodness to be placed in dirty hands. You must become the guardian of your peace. Do not wait for signs when your intuition has already screamed the truth. Archangel Michael says, this is not about second chances for others. It's about your final chance to claim the love and life you were always meant to live. Type Amen to get blessing 993. The false one will come with urgency. They will act like their world is falling apart without you. But remember, they were content when yours was breaking. They will say, let's start over, but you are not at the same place anymore. You are no longer a chapter, they are the cover you've removed entirely. Do not reopen pages that led only to pain. You're not the same. You've grown. You've earned this peace. And the real proposal, the divine one, will make you feel safe in a way chaos never could. It is not fireworks, it's calm. Not confusion, it's clarity. Not anxiety, it's alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 518. You must become allergic to the people who once delighted in your delay. You must stop treating traitors like family. The next season of your life requires sacred protection. Let your silence speak for you. Let your absence announce your growth. Some bonds are broken not from hate, but from healing. The person returning does not want you, they want access to the new energy they sense around you. But their hands are still dirty, and their motives still masked. Heaven's promise will never require you to shrink, to break, or to beg. When the divine proposal arrives, it will feel like a crown, not a chain. Type Amen to get blessing 346. Start practicing saying no without guilt. Start preparing your heart for someone who respects your scars. Begin rehearsing joy, because it is coming back tenfold. There is a new beginning taking shape, but it will only manifest when the old no longer lives in your energy field. You cannot keep their number saved and expect heaven to call you next. This person already knows how much you've changed, that's why they want back in. But you are not responsible for teaching them how to treat you again. You are not a practice run. You are the final draft. And the one who is coming sees you as such. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Every day that passes, the timing gets closer. A divine someone is planning something for you right now. They are quiet, but intentional. They have asked heaven for someone real, and your name was shown to them in a spiritual way. But they will not come into your life while a shadow from the past still lingers. Let the past call. But let it go to voicemail. Let the memories knock, but don't answer. You already know the pain. You don't need to taste it again. This time, you will recognize the real one because they don't bring triggers, they bring healing. Type Amen to get blessing 234. You are about to receive an invitation that will shock you in its timing and beauty. But it will be offered only to the version of you that no longer negotiates with what almost destroyed you. This is your final warning, do not let them near you again, not even for closure, not even for peace, not even for a quick chat. They are the delay. They are the detour. Your destiny is waiting to be unveiled in gold. Do not show up wearing chains from the past. Heaven cannot reward a heart that still welcomes betrayal. Comment below, I close the door forever to what hurt me. And mean it. Say it like a contract. Sign it with silence. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are standing at a spiritual doorway, and only one of them can enter. Your destiny or your distraction. Both are knocking. But you decide who you open the door for. This is the moment where your strength must speak louder than your feelings. The secret proposal isn't delayed. It's simply observing. It's watching how seriously you're protecting what you're praying for. Will you guard your growth or gamble it for a ghost? The angels have surrounded the space around you. They've already whispered your name to the person who's chosen to carry this divine offer. But even they were told, do not move closer until the past is fully cleared. Your freedom is the currency. Your no is the key. And your refusal to return to what drained you is the final act that will unlock the next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 486. You may feel the test get stronger in the final moments. That person may call, text, even cry. Don't fall for it. Every emotion they mimic now is strategic, not sincere. They miss the control. They miss the power. They miss your energy. The very energy they once took for granted. Now that you've reclaimed it, they want to feed on it again. But you've healed too much to go hungry again. You've cried too long to cry for them again. You've rebuilt too strong to fall for the same bait. The secret proposal is love, but not only that. It's safety, stability, expansion. A sacred connection heaven couldn't entrust to you when your heart was still vulnerable to manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 885. There are blessings coming in the form of a quiet message. A respectful presence. An invitation to a table built just for you. But that person from your past would knock it over just to feel taller. You are not here to carry guilt for protecting your peace. You are not here to apologize for not giving another chance to someone who only brought you chaos. Archangel Michael says, you've passed too many storms to drown now. You are being considered for something major, but only if your hands are free to receive it. Release the grip you've had on that chapter. You can't fly while holding onto anchors. You can't ascend while carrying betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 550. You are about to be chosen in a way you've never been chosen before. Not for your looks. Not for your usefulness. But for your soul. Someone is planning to honor you with a level of love that you didn't think still existed. Their intentions will be so pure, it'll confuse your trauma at first. But that person won't play with your emotions. They won't use you to heal from someone else. They'll come prepared, not perfect, but ready. They cannot meet you while you're still entangled in old ties. Even thoughts can be ties. Even daydreams can delay your reality. Type Amen to get blessing 214. You have to close your spiritual gates. The one who betrayed you still knows how to slip through cracks. You must become harder to reach to become easier to bless. You will notice that once you cut them off completely, strange miracles will begin to flow. Calls will come in. Emails will arrive. Invitations will surface. Not because God forgot you, but because He was waiting for your release. The divine proposal will be surprising in its simplicity. It won't scream, it will whisper. It won't demand, it will invite. It may come as a person, a project, a platform, or all three. But it will only remain if your past is not seated next to it. Type Amen to get blessing 642. Make room. Make peace. Make no more excuses. You're about to walk into a life that once felt impossible. And this person who's trying to come back, they feel it. They feel the shift in your energy. They feel your detachment. That's why they're coming harder now. But their timing is not divine. It's manipulative. It's calculated. And if you allow them access one more time, you may not get this chance again. You are not being harsh. You are being holy. You are finally understanding your worth. Type Amen to get blessing 123. Say it out loud if you must. I am no longer accessible to the people who caused my delay. Say it even if your voice shakes. Say it especially when you feel like doubting it. This is not revenge. This is release. You are not punishing anyone. You are positioning yourself. You are stepping into a moment that was created before you were even born. The secret proposal is not random, it's right on time. But only for the version of you that refuses to entertain sabotage disguised as second chances. Type Amen to get blessing 331. And when it arrives, you'll know it. Your spirit will go quiet. Your mind will go still. Your soul will exhale. No games. No guessing. No fear. Just peace. And when that moment comes, thank yourself. Thank your strength. Thank your growth. Because it took 1,000 battles to get here. Archangel Michael says, Heaven will not deliver miracles to homes that still house monsters. Let this be the eviction notice to every spirit, every person, every pattern that blocked your light. You are free now. And what's meant for you is moving faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 747. The air has shifted. Whether you feel it or not, something in the spiritual realm has been stirred for you. A heavenly motion has been set in place, and your name has been written on a blessing that carries the weight of divine importance. There's a silence about this next chapter that feels holy. Not everyone will clap, not everyone will understand. And that's exactly why you must not bring along someone whose intentions have always been wrapped in confusion. This person knew what they were doing when they chose others over you. They knew the value of your presence and still gambled it like it was disposable. They never expected you to rise from what they left you in. But look at you. Stronger. Louder. Quieter in the right ways. And finally aligned with the path that was buried under all that chaos they brought. Type Amen to get blessing 655. You are in your final hours. Let them speak to your voicemail. Let them wrestle with the silence. Because this time, you owe them nothing but your distance. The one who is truly coming for you, a divine companion, an opportunity, a proposal sealed by spiritual favor, they will not show up until you stop rehearsing old heartbreak in your mind. You cannot receive fresh joy with hands still holding spoiled fruit. And heaven will not deliver anything valuable to hearts that are half open to what hurt them. Type Amen to get blessing 432. There is a window opening. And it won't stay open forever. This is your divine window of favor, where alignment meets timing. And it's fragile. It's sacred. One yes to the wrong person can close it. That's why you've been feeling the pressure in your chest, the urge to disconnect, the discomfort with old conversations, it's all divine. You are being asked to purge emotionally so you can receive prophetically. You are being told that this time, there is something major at stake. The next chapter is only for the healed, the whole, the clear. And that's what you are becoming if you keep walking forward without looking back. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You don't need to make a dramatic exit. You don't need to announce anything. Quiet endings are often the most powerful ones. Just don't respond. Just don't open the message. Just don't revisit the thread. Let the silence speak your boundaries. Let your absence teach the lesson your presence always softened. You are not unkind, you are just done. The blessing, the proposal, the favor, it is already hovering. A meeting is being scheduled, a decision is being made in your name. But even heaven waits for your agreement through action. Clean the energy. Disconnect. Decline. And then, wait. Type Amen to get blessing 505. In the stillness that follows your disconnection from that person, miracles will rush in like waves. A sudden phone call. A shift in your finances. A door opening in an area that has been shut for years. That is how you'll know the decision to block them wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. It wasn't petty. It was prophecy. Heaven is jealous for your peace. It won't allow blessings to land in rooms shared with betrayal. The right one, the real one, will respect your journey. They will honor your scars. They won't demand instant access. They'll knock with humility and wait for permission with reverence. Type Amen to get blessing 800. And when you meet them, you'll feel it. Not butterflies, but grounding. Not fantasy, but faith. Not confusion, but clarity. This person will not resemble your past. In fact, they'll be everything your former could never become. Not because they're trying to impress you, but because they were built for you. Let that sink in. This time, you are receiving something made specifically for the version of you that survived everything. You didn't heal just to go back. You healed to move forward into divine appointment. Comment below, I cancel every counterfeit connection, if your soul has already decided to close the door. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Some of you reading this are about to receive confirmation within 48 hours. Something will shift. Someone will reach out. An invitation will appear. An opportunity will show up. It will not be a coincidence, it will be your reward for obedience. But only if you make the final decision to let that person go permanently. Don't entertain their apologies anymore. Don't keep checking if they've changed. Don't reopen a door God closed while you were praying for protection. You are not hard to love. You just stopped tolerating less than you deserve. And for that, heaven has chosen you to receive what others forfeited. Archangel Michael says, this blessing cannot be shared with the one who mocked your growth. That is your warning. That is your sword. Use it wisely. Type Amen to get blessing 444.